on her finger. I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss your bride. Clear the area!
So, as Chapman Baxter leaves his bride jolted at the altar, looks like this is one wedding where we all get to toast the happy couple. Barbara Winogreen, CBN News, Milwaukee State Penitentiary.
Time now for the weather with Sylvester Stewart.
Starting in the southeast, where it should be dull and drizzly in the morning, a bit like waking up next to a corpse. In Wales, it should start off nice, but bits of unpleasant old weather should drift back by the afternoon and the rain will bitch down. Things should improve in the northeast and the southwest, which should collide towards mid-afternoon, and there'll be loud thunderstorms later in the evening, about the volume of a Thin Lizzy concert. In summary, then, And that's all the weather.
Wise words there from Sylvester Stewart. Time now for sport with Alan Partridge. Alan, you're a bit of a word man, aren't you?
I certainly am. Like words. Where would we be without them? Help you when you're having a chat.
Yeah, do you feel them as they come out?
Yeah, certainly do.
What do they feel like, then?
Yeah, something like that.
Do long words feel different from short ones?
Yeah.
What about significant words? What do they feel like? Alan.
What?
What do significant words feel like as they come out?
Well,
do they feel different?
Yes. I'm Alan Partridge.
Buttress is a significant word, isn't it?
Yeah. This is Sports Desk. Football. The Liverpool versus Tanners match ended last night with defeat for the Tanners. I visited their dressing room. The atmosphere here hangs heavy like a big smell. The smell of men together, the smell of cat's musk. Bob Mariner, you missed the penalty. Why?
Yeah, Alan, it was a bad one. It took the top of my boot. It was all over in an instant.
You look really stupid.
Yeah, it wasn't a good performance. I'm going to try and take a shower now. Look on to the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Are you going to wash away the stain of defeat?
Yeah. Get clean now and look on to the next. Start again in the rest of the season.
Yeah, but when you go home with your, you get to bed with your wife tonight. You watch the other VHS. You're going to sleep with her. She sees a stain on your body, and she says, "Bob, remove the stain." Will you remove it?
I'm married, Alan. I'm married.
You've got a girlfriend, though. On to show jumping. And I managed to catch up with the Australian dazzler Katrina Parfitt after this morning's big horse event. Katrina, quick word. Let me say, you look fantastic on a horse.
Thank you very much.
You're like the Lone Ranger on Tonto.
Oh.
How do you feel?
Well, I feel disappointed. I didn't quite make it this time, but, you know, that's the way it goes.
I was personally gutted because I love those little touches you add, the way you turn, smile at the judge.
Well...
A little wave, a little wink.
He doesn't go on looks and smiles, it goes on a lot of skill and discipline now.
I'm sure he does, but let me tell you, if I'd have been a judge, I would have been a complete mess.
Right.
What about the horse? How's that handling?
Well, Sedanzik wasn't doing too well. He shied away from the water jump, and that's when I really began to lose it.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, if you ever have any more problems with him, you can ride me around the paddock.
Thank you. Anyway, I think that next year I'll have better luck.
How do you ride a horse?
How do I ride?
How do you ride a horse?
Well, I've been riding since the age of about 5. I don't think it's anything you can learn. I think it's something that's in the blood.
Sedanzik.
Is my horse, yeah. And I shall be back next year and I shall win on him.
You tell him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very much. Thank you. Katrina Parfitt, a lady.
A fact, alone and tumbling through infospace. Without help, it could vanish forever. Because only this can make it a news.
Here with comments on some of the stuff we've just seen, our resident reactor, Jacques Livereau, who's been commenting on everything since the start of the programme. He just sort of gets on with it as he goes along. Let's dip into him now.
If we could see politics, what would it look like? A cube, but with all its corners on the inside.
Back now to the constitutional crisis. The Queen processes to Downing Street today to punch John Major back in the face. Huge crowds are gathering there already. Our reporter down among it all, Jonathan Sizz.
Thank you very much.
It really is a magnificent potato of a day here today. This, of course, the route that Princess Anne will be taking. She is the Queen's second. The Queen herself will be going down the Mall, through Admiralty Arch, around Trafalgar Square, and then on down Whitehall itself to number 10. I've been meeting some of the people here who've been getting terribly excited over the last 24 hours.
It's nice to see the Queen bouncing back today, wasn't it?
Indeed it was.
A good quality bounce?
Most certainly.
And do you think the Prime Minister is going to lose today?
I couldn't honestly say.
It's going to be a close one, isn't it? But is it quite right that the Queen should end up on top?
Yes, certainly.
If you were right there, able to administer on-the-spot justice to somebody who had punched the monarch in the face, what would you do to them if you were right there, standing next to them, bang, and so on?
Well, I would immediately smother the person, whoever it was, if anybody attempted to assault the sovereign.
If you'd been there on the day, you would have smothered the man, Major?
Yes.
With your own clothing?
Yes.
Yes. Or anything else that came to hand? Cloths?
Yes.
Blankets?
Yes.
Even a handkerchief?
Yeah.
And what would you have said to him as you smothered him?
No, I wouldn't have said anything at all.
No words, just physical action?
Physical action, that's all it's called for.
Flatten the bugger?
That's right.
And we gather that whilst that was going on, the Queen took a secret tunnel straight into number 10 and may already be inside.
This afternoon, opposition MPs turned up to weaken the Prime Minister. That was part of the deal too. And throughout the day, he'd received a stream of colleagues to use as sparring partners and tactical pain advisors, including Kenneth Clarke, Michael Howard, Christopher Biggins and Michael Heseltine. Mr. Major then received strength from supporters and well-wishers, including pop star George Michael.
And our cameras have been rolling all the time. I'm told if we turn the sound up, it is possible to hear Her Majesty's arrival and the solemn punching up. And to commemorate the end of the crisis, the Post Office has released a special stamp featuring the Queen and John Major kissing.
If democracy is a bra, then the monarchy are breasts, and we cannot imagine a society without breasts. Hélas.
And it's difficult not to feel humbled or even ashamed after that.
Soul reversal.
We're looking today at soul reversal. Is that a good or a bad thing?
A good thing.
Would you like to see it happening more often?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Is it the sort of thing that you can feel, or does it happen slowly?
Slowly? Yeah, slowly. Definitely slowly.
Can you feel it beginning to happen or not?
Yes. Yeah.
You can, and what's the sensation like as you experience soul reversal yourself?
Not very nice.
Would you like to see soul reversal more in crowded areas like football matches, or
quiet areas like churches?
No, football matches.
Bit of soul reversal, a football match from the players as well?
Yes, or certainly from the players, yeah.
By what sort of degree would you like to see the soul reversed? How much?
All the way, I think.
Well, yeah. Let's look at it like this. Could you hold the microphone for me a second and I'll just show you?
Yeah.
If we, taking a standard soul in, like that, and something to reverse it on, like this, with 90, 180, 270 or 360. How much would you like to see it reversed by?
Half.
Like this?
I think around half.
Cool. Yeah. So you'd like to see that as the ideal soul reversal for a football match?
Definitely, yeah.
The day today approaches the buffet with an extremely broad plate.
And more from the day-to-day special Germ in the Pipe documentary on life at St Lamb's swimming pool in Acton.
I'm a pool supervisor, the night supervisor. I basically watch the monitors at night to see if anything occurs. There was one incident, I remember it quite clearly. I was filling in a puzzle and I heard the noise. It was a commotion up in the rafters, and somehow, we never know even to this day, a pigeon had got in, was flapping around in the rafters. We called the bird specialists, they removed it in the morning.
I'm really sorry this has occurred. If you'd like to talk to Vicky afterwards, you know, we welcome you having a few free swims at the pool at our expense, because it's very unfortunate. So please do talk to Vicky.
I mean, I think it's by Alexis to help them somehow.
Yeah, you'll get an early bird swim, all right?
Just shut it. Just shut it, right? Just cut it out now. Cut it out now.
I'm never tempted to use the pool myself at night, although some time ago I used to go down and take showers, and on one occasion I went down to the pool and found a woman's swimming costume which I put on and paraded around singing a song, Joan Baez protest song.
This is procedural inaccuracy. What are we supposed to do when there's a roach in the pool?
Ooh.
What are we supposed to shout?
Say, Mr. Linus is in the pool.
And what did you shout? Oh my God, there's a cockroach.
Yeah, well,
I mean, this is indicative of what's been going on all along.
Shut up, it's not funny.
It's not funny, actually.
This pool's been open nearly 40 years, and in all that time I only slipped up once, to my mind. I was engaged in a particularly tricky word puzzle, and 40 people had broken in, were in the pool, playing around, sort of ducking, bombing, doing all manner of prohibited activities, and eventually someone was killed.
But given that your sole responsibility is to maintain the security of the pool, isn't that an indictment against yourself?
Well, I would say this. I've been working here for 18 years. In 1975, no one died. In 1976, no one died. In 1977, no one died. In 1978, no one died. In 1979, no one died. In 1980, someone died. In 1981, no one died. In 1982, there was the incident with a pigeon. In 1983, no one died. In 1984, no one died. In 1985, no one died. In 1986, I mean, I could go on. No. Right.
Ultra News.
Just time for a quick look at tomorrow's headlines. Today, you could blow notes across the holes in his head, says Sinatra Doc. The Herald Tribune go with boiled dog could do maths, claims experimenter. The European, elastic song strangles Hucknall. The Daily Telegraph and other broadsheets feature tabs here down the side for ease of turning the pages. And the Independent go with Portillo's face felt like guts, says Girl. That's it, just to let you know that police are still looking for the actor Burt Reynolds after he stole a Dodgem and drove it out of a fairground in Islington. The 59-year-old American eluded capture after a low-speed car chase and was last seen heading north on the M11 near Saffron Walden. That's it. Good night.